Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here. Welcome to episode number 43 of my Manchester United Football Manager 2015 Let's Play. Today we have two games in the Premier League, both against Hull and West Ham. If you go home, yep, we've got three actually, the next three. Then we've got FA Cup against Newcastle as we head into January. So Hull, they are 19th right now. They desperately need a win. And West Ham, where's West Ham? West Ham is 12th, so they're just around that mid-table. They're having an alright season. So we'll go into team selection here. Basically go straight into the game. Some episodes you'll see me go straight in. Some you'll just see me talk about any goings-on. But there isn't really too much. All right now is basically interest for Depay, but also there's similar interest for Adnan Januzaj from Borussia Dortmund and Real Madrid. So we're going to see if anything's going to eventuate from those. But ideally, I don't want to sell those both two players. They're the future on the wings. Yeah, Adnan to the right side and Depay. Well, it really depends. If you can play Depay, yeah, Depay as a striker or left mid. But in general, yeah, two great talents for us. And we'll keep the majority of superb morale players on. We've still got some injuries. Axel Witsel, I actually can't wait till he comes back because don't forget he was a signing for me, and yeah, it's pretty obvious that he hasn't been amazing, but there's still plenty time to turn that around. I've always been praising him because, like I've said, there was a reason I've signed him. I think I might bring Balanta. I want to bring Balanta back in, but it's hard. What did we do in the last game? Yeah, last two games. Well, for sure, at least the last game. So I know that was the lineup. John Stones, he's doing really well and he's on superb morale. So it would be foolish to change that up. I've done that in the past in Football Manager games. When those players have that 95 condition, I take them out, regardless of previous result, how they played or whatever. Most of the time, anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna try leaving John Stones because there's no real reason to drop him. Just because he isn't 100% condition. 95, if you think about it, it's still good condition. It's definitely good enough. So we'll go in here, chasing another win. Nicole Liali will stay as a goalkeeper. He's been impressing me in training and both in the games. Interesting. Come on. Hull City have signed Aaron Lennon and playing him as a centre attacking midfielder. I know he can actually play there, but I haven't seen him play in their real life. He's just like a natural winger for me. I don't really like his beard. It's pretty distracting. Of course, he's known as a pacey player. That's why he's so good as a winger. Attacking midfielder, I'm not really sure if his abilities are showcased. He's not really creative. His vision's only 10. Yeah, and he's been coming off the bench for them as that impact player, probably as a winger. So, yeah, that's a bit weird to see that, and their formation just a bit weird in itself. But Andrew Robertson, I really like this guy. I think he can be a talented player. Well, I think he is a talented player. I'm just wondering how well he improves. Yeah, Hull City. It's just a really interesting formation to play. And who's this guy? Mocinic. I've never heard of this guy before. They've got him. He could be a bargain player though if they think like he's somewhat Premier League quality. He could be a bargain player, and yeah, that's something. That's why I like to show a lot of stuff like this as well. You might get a tip out of this. You might sign this guy and he's good for you at a bargain price. Look, Hull sign him. In the first season, he might be even cheaper. Who knows? But second season, Hull sign him 675k. And now he's worth 3.2 million. So, yeah, hopefully, maybe, one of you out there will sign him and he does well for you. Or even I might sign him in a future career I do. They got Tom Huddleston. I actually really rate Tom Huddleston in Football Manager and real life. I think he's a quality player. He's strong, can create, and he takes long shots as well. He's a decent player. But probably not Manchester United quality. But, yeah, we shall go into the game. And we'll go opposition instructions. Yeah, that's applied. Oh, and Kuna as well. That's probably not how you say his name, but he starts as a really cheap goalkeeper. If you, like maybe that lower mid-table or something and you need a good goalkeeper, and you can sign him, look, 350k. And he seems decent. Obviously, kicking stands out. That's probably not the best attribute to have as a goalkeeper. Like, it's not something you look for in a goalkeeper as a major attribute, in my opinion, anyway. But he looks, pretty good for that price. So he goes up to 4 million. So, again, yeah, a couple of players there you might want to look out for if you need some signings. But we'll go assertively, and we shall say what should we say? Yeah, show me what you can do. Nicolo Liali looking motivated. He's been a great goalkeeper. I want to compare him to someone in a minute, but I'm going to wait till I reach January or the end of January. I'm going to do an overview of my signings coming in and going out, see which signings going out are doing well and which ones are doing poorly, and same with the players I brought in. Hopefully you think that's a good idea, just to freshen it up a little bit as well, like a different type of video in the series. As I said, apart from just playing game after game, should change it up a bit, but we'll see what is going to happen here. It's very interesting, like playing against like a 3 at the back team, or yeah, 3 at the back team, that's formation. I feel that 3 at the back has never been good in Football Manager before. At least when I've created tactic. Maybe I just created crap tactics of that. I'm not really sure how to set it up well. But in my experience and other people's experience as well, 3 at the back is not good. So what I'm basically trying to say here, we should score a few goals. So come on, Giovinco. Rafael. But yeah, saying that I haven't experimented with this year's game yet could be completely different. Oh, it's a goal! Who scored that? It's James Chester, the ex-Manchester United youth player, conceding that own goal for us. Maybe his dream came true, scoring for Manchester United. It has come true today, as Rafael, he whipped that in on his left, actually. And that's just complete stuff up. That's not even Chester's fault as well. It's the whole defence, all of it, even Davis as well, that was there. He didn't do a great job trying to defend that as well, so... And yeah, Lennon through the middle. Oh, he plays it through to Hernandez. Oh my god. Lennon, he has proved as a important selection for them here. And he played the ball through, but they were in so much space. It was just like a pretty simple pass, to be honest. Look at that. Look at the space. That was Romero, I don't know. And Liali couldn't get a hand to it. So that was pretty poor to let that go through there. So we'll go aggressively. I'm not happy with the performance out there. Come on. At least I can get a good reaction there. Let's see what's going to happen for the rest of this game. I'm just trying to think. Games go by really quickly. Sometimes I don't have the time to actually analyze tactically what to do for the game. And when I think of that, yeah, time goes by really quickly. So you kind of have to act fast. Like now, what are we going to say? I mean, or at least make changes. We'll probably push up the wingers again. That's a move I go for, but I have to bring on Depay. Di Maria's had a poor game. Giovinco's had a poor game. That's what happens when you got like Falcao and Van Persie injured. I don't even know. Giovinco, Cuadrado to come on, and maybe play Januzaj there. Can he play the... Well, he's competent there, and he's quality, and he's been working on finishing. But he's low condition as well. No, I know. Maybe swap Tielemans, and maybe put Mata there. Yeah, he could be good as a complete forward support. Like, he can create, of course. It's one Mata. He's a fantastic player, so... Yeah, trying something a bit... Oh, no. I know what I'm going to do here. Put Mata there than Depay, where I've been training him in that position. That's a bit better, I reckon. That is a bit better. Romero will change focus. What am I doing? Yeah, that was right. No, it's wrong. Why can't I... Can't I change his role? Oh, yeah, I just clicked on the wrong one there. Support. Anyway, that should fix that. And... Is Tielemans good as a roaming playmaker? Okay, yeah, one of his roles is there, so that's good enough. Come on, so yeah, like I said, these are the changes that you really have to make. Now, Memphis Depay will say passionately, I have faith in you, and he's motivated, nice. There's a lot more to come from you for Cuadrado. And Tielemans, I'll say calmly, and the no pressure. And then he seems relaxed. Come on. Last 30 minutes of the game. We need to show something. And we'll do a team talk. We'll say assertively, show some passion. We need to, yeah, show something. We haven't for the whole game. Maybe change something instruction-wise. Maybe play a higher tempo. But wait, if I have press cancel, instructions. Nah, don't worry about it. I thought I had take a breather on, but it was, yeah, that was taken off. I'll play a higher tempo and more direct passing instead of shorter passing. And shoot on sight just to take the chances. And I'm trying to think what I should exploit. Exploit the flanks because they're playing 3 centre-backs. We'll try that. And even look for the overlap from the fullbacks. And saying that, see, this is, you got to do a lot of things tactically to hopefully change it up. We'll still leave them as fullbacks, but on attack. Because that's their natural position. And that's why some people make say, yeah, make an actual tactic of this, but still sometimes I might change the roles. If Burnett was playing, I'd probably push him up to wing back. It just depends on the personnel. So, hope you understand that as well. And let's go. We'll see if we can score here. And it creates a chance right away. Hopefully it is for us. It's Mocenic and Stocker playing the balls. It's Lenahan. I'm not sure who he is either. But now we can go. Go, Mata! He's going to have to get a cross in, I think, here to Wilson! Oh, it's Kuna with the save. That was a great chance. Come on, Mata. Might have to go on overload. And then say, passionately, push forward. Come on. Andrew Robertson is injured. Maybe a late chance. There's not going to be one. We're dropping in form right now and it's not good. Again, I'm just going to say aggressively, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's happening. Like, oh, that wasn't a bad... it wasn't the best performance by us, but we had 7 shots on target still. Like I said, it wasn't dominating performance. Whew. Like... we improved on that slight dip in form and with that Chelsea-Everton. We hit back against CSKA, Stoke, yeah, not a great result. But yeah, last episode, Norwich 2-0, then Newcastle 5-0. But then the Van Persie got injured, yeah? I guess, yeah, back at home against West Ham. And those are home games, though. Away games, yeah. It's shown to be a bit harder. Well, our last 2 away games have been draws. No, actually... yeah, 2 draw. Well, apart from Capital One Cup against CSKA, and then Chelsea in the league away was pretty poor. So, interesting. At least it gives me things to think about, though. It gives me ideas what I need to fix and improve. And benefit. Why would he appreciate their goal? That's the reason why we didn't win. But I've always seen Abel Hernandez as a decent player, at least in Football Manager. I remember doing, the best players in the future, and he was, one of those. Like a really good striker last year, at least, anyway. So I'll get a scout report on him. He's always been, when he gets to his best, he's always been a pretty good striker in Football Manager. He's been a really good finisher, and you can see that in his attributes. So, he seems like a okay striker, but... yeah, I'm not really sure if we'd sign him, but like I said, he's always been a good player for me, seeing the best strikers in the game after a few seasons. So it'll be interesting to see how he goes for the rest of the season. He's had a right start this season, 2 goals. So here we are for the next game, West Ham. It's a needed win after only getting a draw against Hull. They're having a tough time themselves, but we're still in a really commanding position. But if we don't win this, it's going to allow other teams to, claw back in as we're going to January. I'm really not sure what kind of signings, and I could only really make a signing if we sell someone. But, there's no one, like, now, after a season and a bit, there's not many players I want to sell. I've gotten rid of the players I want to sell, so I'm happy about that I've been able to get rid of them. There's actually no one in my current squad, first team squad anyway, that I want to get rid of. If you just take a quick look, a lot of them are players I've signed now, all younger players pushing up. So there's no one really I want to get rid of. That is a good sign, but we definitely had to change up the centre-backs. Just wanted something a bit fresh. Titi and Rojo playing. both of them prefer to play on the left side, but yeah, one of them, I just put Rojo, a bit more experience. And Pressland is actually going to come in a right back position, because when I first got him, or yeah, when I first saw him in the youth squad, in that youth intake, I thought he could be a decent right back because he's got crossing. My initial comparison was to a Sergio Ramos kind of type. So I'm going to give him, a go at right back and see how he does, if he gets forward, that kind of stuff. Rescaldani coming in, Falcao coming to the bench. So, yeah, a couple strikers coming back. But, yeah, Van Persie's injured, unfortunately. We'll leave James Wilson out. He just hasn't been, he's not that reliable. You can't have him as that striker starting every single game. He's not that level yet, in my view. So we need just one of those bigger guys to come in. Hopefully Rescaldani, Depay up front can do the job. Rescaldani, he's been scoring consistently in the league. Will Hughes getting game as well. So yeah, definitely some of these players you'll see in the future, but obviously at a higher level you got Depay, Tielemans, Will Hughes, Pressland in defence, Titi. Even Rojo is 25, one Bernat. How old is Bernat? See, he's only 22, Bernat, as well. Heaps of room to improve as well. Liali. So you're going to see a lot of these players in the first team going forward. And like I said, I've sorted out my team. I've got players in, got rid of players. There's no one really in my team I don't want anymore in the first team. Maybe in the reserves, but you got to deal with that the way you do. What do we go team? This is maybe one thing that I'm trying to think what team talk I should go with. Maybe try something calmly or not. How about passionately? We should be winning this game. Yes, I'm not too confident. Like, a lot of the time I just do what I think is right, but it may not be the one that gets the reaction. I just do, what comes to my head and like, yep, that's suitable for this game, and we'll go on and hopefully get the win in the game. Which is, it's worked for the most part. But I guess like any season, you're going to drop points here and there. You're not going to dominate every single match of the season. I guess that's it. Oh, it's a mistake! It's a mistake. Maybe we need something like that to spur us on. But it's Memphis with his 9th goal of the season. But it was a mix-up at the back from West Ham. But like I said, maybe it's something we need. But we had that 5-0 victory against Newcastle. So that was a really poor pass by Junior there. I'm not sure how to say his last name, but I'll just call him Junior. But yeah, really, really poor. And Memphis was handed a gift and he was going to take it. Now it's Jarvis. Di Maria intercepts. Salin to Gibson. Jarvis. Rojo. Nice tackle. What is he going to do now, though? He should find someone. Just goes back to Tielemans. He finds Cuadrado. This is decent passing here. He finds Depay. Oh, look at all the space. Oh, yes, again. Again, it's another goal. This time for Di Maria. Steps up for the 7th of the season. And this is exactly what we needed after the previous match. And look at all the space created, though. And again, it was that guy. Oh, Junior again. Kaikara. I'll attempt his name there, but it's, I'm probably killing his name. But yeah, Junior Kaikara. That was... He's having a terror. He's having a terror game here today. Well, look at that. Burnley go ahead through Jack Colback. 1-0 to Man City. Rescaldani. Oh, it's Cuadrado. A second attempt. And he makes it 3. 1 Cuadrado. 7th goal of the season. It's a 5-minute double salvo. And it's 3-0. Oh, Cuadrado. That was a good save, though. Adrian, he did as well as he could, I reckon. That was a pretty good save, if we're brutally honest. But we'll be going through... This is exactly back on form here. Back on form, and we'll go passionately. I'm very pleased with that. Thank you. That is much, much better. But we'll see if we can carry it into the second half, have another important performance, so we can carry that actually into the next game as well. And it's good. I was a bit shaky, like, without... Well, Falcao's coming back slowly, but without Van Persie, Falcao, like... Yeah, I wasn't sure. So, and definitely some games it's an effect. We lack in the goal-scoring department, maybe like the previous game. Tielemans, I'll leave him on. He's having a good game. Rescaldani will bring, Falcao on. Coming back from his... He feels like Falcao, he's been out for so long, it feels like. Whew. It's good to have him back. Amazing striker. Anyone else? No one else is really playing too badly. Any kind of young player I could bring on? Not really sure. Might take off Di Maria just to rest him. And we shall bring on Giovinco. And then put Depay there. And we'll just do those two for now. Then Falcao, I'll say calmly. I think there's a lot more to come from you. He seems happy just coming back from his injury. Sebastian Giovinco, I have faith in you. And he looks happy. Perfect player talks is there. But yeah, it's good to have Falcao back. Especially, moving to Champions League knockout stages. We're definitely going to need him and Van Persie fit and firing. But it's Giovinco. It's shown Giovinco can come up and score. It's his 50th goal of his career, which is good. So he's never been a huge goal scorer. But yeah, he's got 11 out of his 50 in his career for us in the first half of the season where we signed him. So that's pretty good. It's a good effort. We're getting the best out of him. That's the least you can do, I reckon. We're getting the best out of Giovinco. Quadrado's had an insane game. And what's his condition like? We'll take off Tielemans. And we'll bring in Phil Jones. Someone just a bit more defensive. Because, yeah, Phil Jones, he'll do alright in the deep line. I'll just put him as a defensive mid. Where are we? Deep line playmaker. We'll just change it to defensive midfielder on defend. There we go. We'll confirm that. And again, we'll go with Phil Jones calmly. And say, show me what you got today. Just expect performance for the rest of the game. Even though it's about, 12 minutes now. We should hold on. Kouyaté picks up a knock for them. You can see he's injured. He gets subbed out for Angel Rangel. There's going to be one more chance because, yeah, there's 2 minutes of the game remaining. Will Hughes. Depay. Is he going to find someone or take... He takes a shot. That really frustrates me a lot. Because if it's a situation where I need a goal, whether it be Champions League or whatever, and I see Depay do that instead of maybe playing it through, that will frustrate me a lot. But I don't want him to unlearn that. Like taking shots from far, because there might be one situation where he just comes up with a complete wonder goal to win us. Like, yeah, he could win us a Champions League game by that. So, yeah, that's a big reason. And it's good for YouTube as well. It's good for score. Like, if you score a good goal, it'll be good to see, and it probably will get a good reaction from me as well. So, yeah, leave your thoughts. Should I? I'm not sure what I could do, but we'll see how it goes anyway. He was a key player in the match, though. He was still the best player. That's so Ronaldo, though. I've been talking a few times how he reminds me about Ronaldo. Takes lots of shots. Where are you? Depay. Yeah, 10 shots. But he scored. He gets a lot of shots, but eventually, yeah, get the breakthrough, which he did early in the game to set us on our way. Look at this. I'm not surprised. I would have fined him as well. Yeah, this junior Kaikara guy, he had a bust up with Sam Allardyce, but it's because he performed badly. If you go to information, yeah, it said fine for poor performance against Man United, and it was really poor. Can you see his form? Oh, you can't see, but we'll have to go. We can go to the match, yeah. If I go back, we'll go back to the game. It must have been really, really poor for him. Like his rating, I know he performed badly. Yeah, 4.5. You don't see that often. Like, 2 of his mistakes led to goal. The first one was horrendous, and the second one... So, yeah, I'm not going to get a scout report on him. He's definitely not someone I would sign off what I've seen. But anyway, that was this episode. The whole game was a bit of a disappointment that we couldn't get the win, but we backed it up definitely against West Ham with a 4-0 convincing victory. It's kind of the dominance that I want to see. And right now, we are 8 points clear. Liverpool actually drew against Everton in their game, so 8 points clear at this time in the season is really, really good, because you probably wouldn't see us dropping this. You wouldn't imagine. Norwich are doing pretty well. Yeah, it's not too bad effort. Get back in the Premier League and 5th. So it can be done. It can be. Some people have asked me, can you win the title with a team that's expected to finish around the bottom? I don't think you can actually win the title, but you can definitely overachieve. Obviously, you sign the right players, right tactics, and all that stuff. So it can be done. But focusing on us right now as we finish off this episode, and I really want this to be a long series. Like, I'm just going to keep recording this. After last year, I had an experiment where YouTube was still fun for me. It wasn't really a job, maybe a part-time job last year, if anything, but still doing it for a lot of fun. I played a lot of save just for, I did what I want, basically, just for a bit of fun. And now I just want to, because, some people think I start too many series or whatever, but I'm just going to record this heaps. And for this year, definitely, I want to have my journeyman career and this one long. I want to do them for a really long amount of time, so I can show that now when I'm treating YouTube professionally, I'm doing long series and that kind of stuff. You'll see that with my Liverpool FIFA 15 career mode as well. Even though people may not think I may do it long because of past reasons, but like I said, I'm taking YouTube more professionally now, treating it more professionally, and you'll see that with the length of this series. That's why this one's gone over 40 episodes already. So hopefully you do understand that and you'll like it as well. But that's it for now. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.